Can you hear me? Test, test. Testing, testing. Can you hear me? That is a yes. That is very much a yes. Okay, right. So we're going to be doing something a little different today. Once again, we're going to be doing a project to, help a friend out. A friend of mine has been, well, he's been a friend of mine for about as long as the last, over the last 2 decades at least. We met in the game tap era of Mist Online Uru Live, back in 2007. He had a bunch of age projects. He was an age builder. He was getting into it way before I did. He was working with the PRP age of things. Anyway, yeah. So basically, he came to me a couple days ago. And if you're watching this, hi, Jamie. Hello. Anyway, he came to me a couple days ago and, was like, man, I have all these old PRPs for my H projects, but I don't have any blend files for them anymore. And I was like, I will do you a solid, and I will do my best to convert them for you into proper blend files. So yeah, the tool we're going to need for that, and the reason I'm doing this, basically kind of starting from scratch, is the ZLZ Age Importer. I've done a tutorial video on this way back originally when I was just doing these as YouTube videos. Anyway, the ZLZ Age Importer is a tool that imports age PRPs and turns them into blend files. For a while there, it wasn't kind of working with the latest Korman version, so I've been kind of stuck not having a version that's worked. Anyway, I was recently told, as of yesterday actually, that apparently the bug preventing it from working with later Korman versions has been fixed. So I thought I'll knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. I'll download the newest version of it. Yep, there we go. Download. No, let me make that ZLZ master fixed? Question mark. Anyway, we'll download that. I'm not gonna show you the downloads folder, directly, because my downloads folder is messy, and I need to organize it, and nobody wants to see that. So we're just gonna quickly export that to its own set of folders, and then let me, bring the, where is it? Bring that source up. Chat, no. ZLZ webpage, nope, that's not it. What I'm looking for, come on, where is it? Desktop browser. No, that wasn't the one I want to mess with. Okay, there it is. Let me get rid of the ZLZ webpage now. Okay, there we go. Why do I have 2 of these? Yeah, I have 2 of these. Which one is this one? Yeah, that's not it. Come on. I don't, that's not it. Come on, grab that. Is that... No, that's not that. I don't have a window. Anyway, one of these windows... I don't know what I'm grabbing here. Window capture. Oh, there we go. That's the big one. There we go. There we go. Window capture. Anyway, here we have our ZLZ. All of this. There's a readme text. It's basically just going to tell you what you need to do, the steps to do it. Basically, though, we're going to look in here. We're going to see all of this stuff here. And I'm going to just copy the entire folder. Here's instructions on the text, the copying.txt. There's it's a license stuff, which I don't think I need for installing, but anyway, we're gonna go to our folder here. Let me bring this a little bit over here. Oh, there we go. And you'll see it in the background there too, because I'm being silly and not. Anyway, we're gonna go to our Korman install 2.79 Python. Nope, that's not it. Scripts, add-ons. There we go. We're going to replace all the files in this destination, which is the ZLZ folder that I already had in here, but it's in there now. So yeah, now that we've got that out of the way, we're going to open up Blender. Ignore the recursion. We're going to start with a new blend file. I'm going to set this to Korman. Yep, okay, we're getting right. Okay. I'm going to go to my pod concept revisit files. Did I already export Jamie's stuff already? No, I did not. I'm going to extract all of those to their own folder in my pod concept folder. So now I have a folder that is where is it? It's Jamie's H files. So in here we've got 5 different folders. He's got 5 folders here that have a bunch of age things in them. And so what we're going to do is we're going to hopefully, first off, actually, though, I'm going to go to my user preferences in Blender. Hold on, so you can actually see that window capture. Can you see the Blender? No, you cannot. Give me just a second. I'm gonna have to go straight to the display capture. Where's my Blender window? Blender. Let me pull this down here. Okay, so now you can see this window here. We're gonna go to this is our user preference window. We're gonna come down here. I'm gonna find Korman, and ZLZ should be in here somewhere. If it isn't activated already, there it is. Import export zero length zenith. It is active. And if you haven't already, the thing you want to do is you want to redirect things to where you have your textures sourced from. So like in here, I'm going to select my textures, accept. Except it's saying that there's no TGA folder, which is not true, but I'm just gonna Well, I guess it's looking for something specific there. Because I have all my TGAs in that folder. It's just looking for a folder called TGA, I guess. Anyway, point is, I've got it pointing in the right direction. It's complaining. I'll fix that later. But anyway, the thing is activated. So that means we can now do file, import ZLZ age importer. And let me go turn Blender back on so we don't have all of this recursion. Boop. Okay. So we're going to start off with age files, and we're going to go with Crater. We're going to select the age, the PRPs, and the textures. Now, all this other stuff, also the Finny, all this other stuff, I'm guessing, is left over from, all this stuff, I'm guessing, is left over from the PYPRP days. I have no idea what to do with any of it, so I'm going to ignore it and just go with what I know needs to be done. So I'm going to select these. Importer only supports .age and PRP files. Okay, so I did not need the Finny. I did not need to select the Finny. I need to do that again. So we're going to just do the age and the PRPs, not the Finny file. But I'm not seeing anything. Back to concept revisit. Jamie's age files. Well, it certainly gave me the text. It certainly gave me the. No, it did not even give me the temp textures. File, import, ZLZ age importer, PRP, age, okay, there we go, now it's doing its work. We've got all this stuff that it's doing. Blender is chugging along in the background. You can't really see it at the moment. Hold on, let me go ahead and turn Blender off again. Now you can see we've got this, now you can see we've got this thing going on here. It's doing its import thing. So yeah, it's now it's importing everything that is in there. So yeah, we're going to essentially just do this the whole time, and I'm going to take a look at everything after it's done. We're going to try and do this I'm not going to do this for all of his ages on stream today. I'm just going to be showing you this first. We're going to do like one or two of them, and then I'll do the others off stream. But just so you get the idea of what we're doing, we're waiting for it to now import all of the objects. Gotta make sure you select all the right PRP files and the .h file. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Anyway, so yeah, it's doing the import thing. Sometimes this takes a while, depending on how big the age is. If you're going to do this with Garrison, be prepared to sit with your Blender doing nothing for a good half hour, because let me tell you, Garrison as an age takes forever to import. It's just so complicated. Whoa! Yep, it looks like we are done. Wow, okay. I have no idea what I'm looking at here. What is this? This is... Oops, that was the wrong thing here. This is... a footstep region. Okay. Dark room music region. I don't know why it's going all the way down there for, but okay. Looking at the rest of this. Oh, I think I see what's going on there. The music region is way out of scale with, the bits that it's supposed to be covering. Yeah. Okay, this is an interesting place. Let's see what material view looks like. Whoa! Okay. I was not expecting a Starfield dome. But I guess that makes sense if we're in some nighttime area. Yeah, okay, that makes sense, yeah. Kind of weird geometry thing here. Signs with some weird texturing issues. I don't know what's going on here. If we go back to solid, you'll see that there's a lot of purple here. Purple in ZLZ is one of those colors that means it imported a texture improperly. And I don't recall offhand what purple meant exactly. Maybe it's rotation or something. I don't know. But anyway, before I forget, we're going to File, Save As, and we're going to call this Jamie Crater Age Blend. And we're going to save this as a Blender file. And to start with, that is basically all I really need to do. But for the sake of it, I'm going to poke around the settings here just to see what we got. I'm going to leave the Ages Beyond Mist, Path to Shell, and Mist Online New Life flags as they are because I don't know what he intends to export these for, so I'm going to leave them. Yeah. Nobody in chat at the moment. Yeah. So yeah, let's take a look around. He's got, age idea, he's got a 0 epoch, I don't know what that means. Day length is 24 hours, so this is an Earth-like age. I don't know what that moon is, but it's a cool moon. We got some sort of structure up here, which is kind of cool. Looks like it's got star textures on the inside of it. Maybe it's reflective glass? I don't know. We've got a fence here, which is having some color issues. And we got a big old tunnel into the dirt. If I may make a suggestion, Jamie, this mesh is gonna need a definite cleanup. It looks a little it looks like somebody took politely, it looks like somebody took a rope of clay and just kind of laid it on the ground. It doesn't quite blend with the scenery properly. My suggestion would be to take like the edges here, and I'm not going to do it, but like stretch them like that so that it's so that it kind of blends down with the scenery a bit more. Yeah, and same here. This needs to, like, I think get pulled and meshed with the scenery, with the terrain better, because as this is, yeah, this is just kind of, I don't know what you're going for here, and I don't know if you remember what you were going for here either, so But yeah, my suggestion would be I think you were trying to be like, this is where the earth has been dug away, but this torus shape is... Yeah, I think you need to smooth out the edges with the walls. This tunnel goes on for a while. Let me turn backface calling on so I don't have to keep clipping into the thing to see what I'm doing. Yeah, I see the exact same issue here. This is like what I was doing with the root bunches, with the roots were punching through the rock wall in Avery, which is not to say that that's not a good way to do it. But for the roots in Avery, I was doing it only so I could only see it from one side, because when you can see it from both sides, it gives this kind of unnatural lip feeling. Like, look, seems like a very well excavated tunnel, but why does it have such a narrower opening? And this rock thing, like, the geometry there needs some, like, I like the look here with the lip edge of it, but I think the edges need to be pulled out so it kind of slopes more naturally into the ground. Same thing here, maybe? Ooh, that's a lot of repetitive texturing, my dude. That's, not to say that that's not unavoidable, but I think ZLZ might have... let me check here. Solid. Yeah, ZLZ screwed with your texturing here. This is way over repetitive for what it should be, I think. So you're going to want to adjust that. Let's see what's else up here. So you drop down into this cave, you land on the ledge somehow, I think, and then you traverse this really long and winding tunnel, which I love my long and winding tunnels, and you arrive in this room with more astrology equipment. Well, that's pretty cool. And then in here is an office. What is this? Denny table, bounding box collision, Denny template draw. Is that really just a... That's... Oh, cute. Let me just clean that up for you. I see what you're going for there. Delete those faces. There we go. What's companion cylinder? I have no idea what this is supposed to be. I'm guessing it's a play and portal. Oh, the tried and true cyan method. Imply a door where there is nothing beyond it. I love that particular texture for that. It conveys it very well. Yeah, there's... Ooh, I do so love a long and winding tunnel. Though, if I may make a suggestion, just speaking from my own recent building with, Galeno, my suggestion would be to, either shorten this pathway here, or give off some more branches along the way for players to explore. Because while I like these long winding paths up here, and I like this big long sloping drop, I think this particular tunnel pathway is very, very, exceedingly long. Kind of looks like you did what I kind of run into, and that's lose track of the scaling. Oh, I think I see what's going on here. This is a river. Okay. It's a river, so this is going to be a really, really long swim region, I'm assuming. Yeah, this seems like a really, really long swim region. Again, what I was doing with Galeno with this kind of thing is I branched off tunnels into different directions so like where this is kind of flowing like this, I also would do like a little branch off here, or it's coming along here, I do another branch off like that, so kind of like make it kind of an X shape sort of along the way, so it gives players a feeling of, okay, this is a really long river, but I'm exploring it too, I guess. What do we have here? Room, button, one shot, buttons for something. This looks like puzzle elements. I don't know what this is supposed to be, but it looks cool. Also needs, I think, smooth shading instead of flat shading. More star texture here. So this is, I don't know what vibe you're going for here, Jamie, but let's see, what's the mesh look like? Okay, that looks really cool. My suggestion would be do some different texturing in here to make whatever this is stand out more, because with just from the Blender view, it's fairly hard to see unless these buttons are supposed to turn on lights. I don't know. But yeah, that's my initial pass over for. Oh, there's a ladder. There's a little hidden ladder thing involved in all of that. Okay, that's cool. Climbing through the stars. That's a vibe I'm down with. Though again, I will. Yeah, I don't. Is this where? I don't know where we arrive and where we end at. I'm assuming this is the end chamber down here. But what's going on here? What is? Oh. I see what's happened here. You've run afoul of one of those. Yep. Okay. Yep, whatever's going on here, you've run afoul of you've run afoul of your vertices lining up in an awkward you've run afoul of your vertices doubling up, and that's something you're probably going to want to redo, recalculate the meshes in here a bit, just because this looks weird. It's going to render weird. It's going to give you some artifacting. Yeah. I think you're going to want to work on all of this. So yeah, that's the crater age. I'm going to open up a new Blender window here. We're going to close crater. And yeah, we're going to do the exact same thing again. We're going to, well, with a different age. We're going to import ZLZ age importer. We're going to go to Jamie's age files. We're going to go to Lost Island. We're going to select the age, the PRPs, and make sure there aren't any other PRPs in here. Okay, so this is Lost Island age. Does not contain visible data. Ignoring. Okay. Let's try that again. Import. ZLZ age importer. Age. PRP. Okay. I'm not importing single PRP. these. Import ZLZ. Let's try that again. Built-in island. I'm gonna select this one. Yep, it didn't like that. Okay, I'm gonna skip that particular H file for the moment. We're gonna jump to a different one. Jamie's H files. Let's do Soidal Whatcha. There's the age, there's the PRPs. Okay. Does not contain visible data. Okay, file, import, CLZ. Let's try that one more time. There it goes. Now it's working. Don't know why it took several tries to get it to work. Did. But yeah. So yeah, we will eventually yeah, I'll do this one. We'll do the import on this one, and then I'll cycle back around to do the other ones later. Yeah, so this is done and doing the import thing again, so yay, importing. Maybe I'll cycle back around. Maybe I'll actually try and do all these on stream at once, just to get it all out of the way. I don't know. I like the crater. I like the crater age Danny. It is very, very interesting. I like all the Starfield stuff. Oop. Okay, I think this is done. This age is file, save as, Jamie, so, Prad, make sure I'm getting that right. No, it's not Soid, Prad, Soidal. She got. He apologized for the abbreviation, but I'm just marveling at this for a moment, Jamie. I'm just marveling at this. Man after my own heart, you made yourself a damn maze, and I am down for this. I love this. I love this. I'm just, that is a maze. Yes, and that is one eggy looking thing. I don't know what you're doing with an eggy looking thing down there. Let's see, is there a material on it? It's blue. It's blue. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Oh. Jamie, I applaud your past self for this Easter egg. I applaud yourself for this Easter egg. This is this is a glorious Easter egg you've hidden down here. Please report the information below. My dude, Jamie. Oh, Jamie, my dude. Let's try and find link in point default. This is where we're starting the age at, which is directly over the giant Easter egg, which I gotta appreciate you hiding it down there. That is, I don't know what kind of object that mesh is. It's certainly not what I'm used to for linking points, but it's fine. It's probably fine. So this is your office, I'm guessing. Yeah, this is the main room. You've got a linking book here. Oh, it goes to the library. Nice. Is that a custom book mesh? That is a custom book mesh. It's a little flat for what? A little squish, but I appreciate that. It's a little brickish. You may need to give it a little more definition, like narrow that center spine gap down a bit. Hold on a second. Oh, I see why you had that basic egg shape. You've been using that for these crystals. Okay, I see what you use the egg shape for. You use that to then base these things off of. Lovely idea, by the way, but my main suggestion to future you, if you pick this up, is call a bit of mesh that's under that's not going to be seen. You don't need all that shading. You don't need just call the unnecessary faces that are sticking out. You don't need all of this mesh, especially the bits of it that are underneath the room and we're not gonna see it. Yeah, that's my main suggestion there. Cylinders. Also, my main suggestion to you, give your object names, give your objects names that aren't just spheres and cubes, because that's gonna help you find things when it comes to doing things later. Okay, so yeah, here you see how you did the ground here, like this. This looks like a nice natural transition between between the places here. If you go back to Crater, are we in the inside of one of those giant eggs? It's got a very rose flower vibe to it. That is one unorthodox looking footstep region. word of the wise, I think you could just replace that with just a square or just a square, I think. Crystal region. Yeah, I think you could just, yeah, I don't know what Blender did, but I'm pretty sure it screwed up mightily with the scaling on your, things here. But yeah, I like the maze. I love the Easter egg. 10 out of 10 crash reports. It's a 14-line call stack. Gosh dang it. 14 line call stack. That. You got me with that. You got me with that, Jamie. Okay, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go through the rest of these. I'm gonna just keep going through the rest of these. So yeah, we're gonna do another Korman file import ZLZ age importer. We're gonna go into Jamie's age files. Let's try Vogok. Oh, I'm butchering this. Vogoth, Vokog, VO. We're going to import VO, and we're going to make sure this works. Age import. There we go. See, this time is working just fine on the first try. I do not get Blender sometimes. Has anybody messaged in chat? Nope. Nothing on Discord either, so... Oh, I was worried for a moment that nothing imported, and then I panned up. This is what it was focusing on. What is this? What is this, Jamie? What is this? This is... You've got a water wind object. Okay. That's... Material. Does not load. Material. Okay, I guess that's not loading. Solid. I guess you did not get to the stage of texturing this yet. Yeah, there's no... You have a texture folder, which I definitely grabbed. It... Yeah, Oh, it has the texture references. Okay, you know what? I'm going to do this again. I'm going to consider that a failed attempt. We're going to do that again. File, import, age importer. I'm going to do that again, Jamie's age files. Okay, age. I think I may have... Okay, I've got the 3 PRPs. I've got the age. Import. Gonna try that again. Yeah. Ideally, it will work this time. Okay, I'm gonna zoom out again. Set to material. No. Okay, I'm just going to assume you did not get around to texturing this. Either that or the blend file or it's just not working. In which case I'm not gonna fuss over looking over this. You've got a support pillar down here, Jamie. You've got a support pillar down here. This is just a cube draw. Yep. Okay, yeah, so, yeah, you're gonna have to do a lot of retexturing on this one, and let me fix that clip radius. Where's the draw clip? Yeah, let me just tack on a couple extra zeros there. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you're gonna have to do a lot of retexturing on this one, Jamie. I'm sorry. Yeah. I like what I'm seeing. File, save as Jamie VOH. Save as Blender file. Still nothing on chat. Okay, yeah, okay, that's fine. Blender, opening up again. Let's see, we've done 3 so far. Let's cycle back to that one that didn't want to import on us. So let's go back to Jamie's H files. Go to Lost Island. I'm gonna try this again one more time. Nope, that still didn't want to import. Okay. I think that one's a lost cause, Jamie. I think that one's a lost cause. Import. ZLZH importer. I'm gonna go for the last one. Writer's niche. Writer's niche. Age. PRP. 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 What are PRP.md5s? I have a sickening hunch this one's not going to work either. Yeah, okay. Okay, well, that sucks. I'm gonna keep poking around with that and try to, get it working later. I'm gonna keep poking around with those and try and get them working. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I think I was only able to manage 3 of those right now. We will work on it. We will work on it. We will get progress on it done later. So pod 12. I'm gonna go get a drink of water real quick, but for the moment, I'm just gonna leave y'all on this slightly improved view. Yeah. So let me just open BRB water. I really need to make a new sign for these. Okay, we're back. Okay, yeah, so, whew. That was a start to the day. We've been streaming for about an hour now. Cool. Yeah, anyway, so we're working on pod 12 a bit here. I'm currently in the process of trying to figure out, how to light this scene. And I gotta try and keep it under 6 lights. Yeah, so it looks kind of cool right now, but we will see how it looks in Blender in game. Because that is always the tricky thing. I did work on some of this last night. I worked on the Sage a bit last night. It was fun. Probably stayed up a bit too late working on it, but anyway, so yeah, I did some rearranging of things. I'm trying to make things feel a bit more proper. I'm definitely going to need to work on some texture stuff today for some of this. We're working on meshes. You can't really see it all that well. You can't really see it all that well from the Blender preview, but I don't have actual textures on some of the materials, so it's gonna look a little funky when we get in the game. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. We will be working a bit on not just the interior Pod 12 today, but I have some things that I want to set up for the future. Yeah, look at this. This lighting does not look at all like how it looks in the game or in the Blender view, and it's pardon the temporary texture. I know it blends into the floor. But yeah. So I've been trying to do some. I finally built the stage lamps. Whee! Look at that. It bounce, bounce, bounce. Oop, ladder. Yeah. Yeah, the lighting is not doing exactly what I want it to do at the moment. Look, you get that cool back glow effect, but it's just, yeah, I don't know. Something's... Anyway, I'm trying to make it so that it seems like these lamps are lighting up this area here. And then you'll notice I have the camera here, which does not, like, that lamp does not seem to be doing what I want it to be doing. It's a little too dim at the moment. Like, look at that. Look, there's a little bit of glow there. Yeah. Lighting is something that I really need to fix. But yeah, we have our attempt at a desk is now sitting there. But yeah, these canister lids are not the right colors. I mean, that's supposed to be blue and that's supposed to be orange. I don't... Anyway, but yeah, I put in some temporary rope models. I'm gonna fuss with it more. It's not final. I'm still not sure what to do with this. Although, I think I'm just gonna stick it in the window, to be honest. But yeah. So yeah, I put a camera in here to follow the avatar movements because, where I had it before was now inside of a bookcase, and that was very awkward. Yeah, I need to seriously redo the camera work in here. Because it's clipping through things, and I don't want it clipping through things. Look at that. Woo! Inside. Look, a little. You. Whoop, 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 whoop. Meh. Meh. Actually, that's kind of a cool view. Anyway, so yeah, lighting. I'm gonna try and do some of the lighting in here today. And also, I've been thinking about how I'm going to, section off the age for for an initial release versus later releases where I only want players in the initial area. And I'm going to build a, there's already a lot of seamage here where two different sets of meshes are coming together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a little airlock here that's going to prevent players from getting into the rest of the area, and we will, yeah. And we will not worry about the rest of the Ages collision and all that for the moment. We will just focus on solidifying what we have in this starting area and making it viable for play. And I think I'm gonna, and again, speaking of lighting, I'm gonna, this is very pinkish for what I want the lighting to be. So I'm gonna have to come along and fix things. Yeah. So yeah, we are gonna work on things. So back to Blender. Well, I'm thinking what I'm gonna do here is I have a lamp here that's tied to the it's tied to the whole chandelier thing, and it's causing this big glow here, but I'm not happy with how that's illuminating things. So I am going to delete it. And just like that, we have, we have, culled that. Now, yeah, I'm just gonna put this in the window. The scale is a bit off there. I'm gonna have to select. And I'm gonna scale it up. Oop, that might be a little too big. But we will deal with it. Okay, we're going to take the parented object that I've got these all parented onto. And we're going to squeeze this in here. Yep, that's a little too big. Pull it down. Yep. So we're going to select these pieces again, and we're going to scale them down slightly, ever so slightly. And then we'll fidget it and fidget it into place. Okay, we're going to come through here. You notice that I'm not grabbing the ring itself by the ring. It's because I've parented everything to an empty object. So, let me pull that down, pull that out. Scale that slightly. And you'll notice the crystal is scaling with it too, even though I'm not selecting the crystal. It's because it's all parented together. all parented. It's all... It's all parented, it's all connected, etc., etc., etc. Yeah, okay, I will like how that looks. Let's change that to a 33. No, make that 35. Specular? Get rid of the specular. Should that make that? No. Let's turn that up to 15 energy. And make that a 40. 50? Ooh. Let's pull that back to 45. There we go. Okay. So. Take this, this, and this. I'm going to Control A, scale. There we go. It's got some rotation issues. Control A. Rotation and scale. There we go. Okay. So yeah, that should be okay. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of the crystal. Wait. Yeah, that was parented to the wrong thing. Okay, so let me instead parent you to... Instead parent you to Dreamstone. Yep, okay, there we go. Now I can delete that safely. Then R1. There we go. And then I'm going to switch that to more of a reddish view, so it'll color the ground more red. Yeah, that'll work. Distance to 40. Yeah, that'll be a little softer. Okay, now then. Question becomes... I think I need a ceiling fan. I think I need a ceiling fan. If I pull that out, pull that up a bit more, pull that out, pull that up a bit more. Ooh, hello. That casts a nice little shadow, doesn't it? Okay. Pull that out, pull that up, and I'm going to set that back to 45. And 20. Ooh, no, wrong arrow. Yoink. Actually, I might as well just cast the whole dang stone in shadow. Yeah, there we go. That's a neat effect. And then once I get ropes tying that all together in place, that's going to be perfect. Let's set that to 50, actually. How's that gonna... Okay, yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. Actually, no, let's take that deck down to 45. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Okay, before I mess around anymore with lighting, I'm gonna test that. I want to see how that looks. In-game! I have issues with the projections sometimes looking better in Blender than they do in the game. I may need to set that to cast real-time shadows, which... Ugh. Yeah, I may need to set that to function on the day-night cycle too. Animations. Animations. Ugh. Yeah. On the one hand, that is illuminating this space very nicely. On the other hand, I'm not getting the projection on the floor like I want. So, real-time shadows it is. Okay. We're going to come to this object, and we're going to give it... Where is it? Where is it? Cast real-time shadow. I'm going to give you lighting. Nope. I'm going to give you cast art. Real-time shadow. Cast real-time shadow. Limit resolution. Limit resolution. Limit resolution. Okay. Okay. That should work. Although it's probably going to cause hell on certain machines, but we'll see. Okay. You need to be up there in power. Give you a slightly more whitish hue to counterbalance that sun. Inverse linear, maybe? I don't want to set to constant. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, anyway, lighting. So the next thing that I was really thinking of doing for lighting this space, energy. Yeah, that's a lot of energy for a lamp. I'm gonna turn that down to 15. Turn that down to 10. Maybe if I have it with those objects casting shadows, I won't need the lamp up so bright. So we'll test the age and we'll see how that looks. Waiting on the export, waiting on the export, waiting on the export, waiting on Uru, waiting on Uru, waiting on Uru to update SDLs. It really doesn't need to update if I was able to use local data, but I can't, so... So yeah, CLZ has a half success, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna flag those failures up to I'm gonna flag the failures up to the H files, just not having what they need in it. I don't know. Yeah, that's something's weird. That's not working the way I want it to. Where are my shadows? There should be a big old shadow on the floor. I'm liking how it brightens up the room, though. That is true. Yeah. Go back to that lamp. Let's turn that down to 5. Specular? Okay, we'll go to the shadows. 200? Yeah, let's try 200 on all of those. Actually, you know what? I don't think that ring is going to need. Yeah, I don't think the ring's going to need an RT lamp. RT shadow, yeah, okay. We'll make that simple. Right. Right. Before I forget, concept revisit. Let's put some texturing on that bench. Let me find a texture here. Let me find a texture. I'm looking for a clothy texture. Okay, I'll stick to the tried and true Islam blanket green. Okay. Oh, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to select all these top faces. Okay. Gonna come here. We're gonna select Ism blank with green. We're gonna assign it. We're going to unwrap, which is not looking so pretty. Okay. Shrink that in a bit. There we go. That way we don't have any blurring on there. There we go. Is that a gaudy texture for that? Sure, but it matches the Teldan Shroom rug there. And if I delete that, I can tools, duplicate, RZ90, RZ180. There we go. Control A, rotation and scale. There we go. You know what? I'm not really happy with that lamp. Yeah. If it, with the shadow modifier on there, if it casts a shadow, it'll cast a shadow. I'm not gonna fuss over it. Instead, I'm gonna have to try and balance my lighting. I've got 1, 2, 3 and 4 lamps in here already. So I'm just gonna do the simplest thing, and I'm just gonna build a ceiling fan. I am just going to build a ceiling fan because, yeah. Oh. Let us create a cylinder. The ceiling fan. I'm not going to worry about texturing it just yet. This is just the rough model phase. Okay. Okay. And this will be the bit that hangs down. It'll be the bit that, Yeah, this will be the bit that casts light everywhere. And we'll have a bit that, that'll do. And I'm gonna extrude upwards, and then I'm gonna scale that in. I'm gonna select all of these, and I'm gonna scale them inward. Nope. Medium point. Scale them in. Because you'll never guess what's gonna go in there. The blades. Yes, the blades are what's going in there. We'll worry about setting the height of it once we get a good lamp in here. We're going to create a new point lamp. I'm going to call this the ceiling fan lamp. Fan 0, 0, 0. Could you put a square on it? Sphere radius on it. Okay, so I'll make that a constant. Now set the energy to 3. Right, I need to add you to the interior light group. And are you still not affecting things? It would help if I actually added the lamp to the lighting group. Interior. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, so. Go to here. Let's take that down to 2. Take that up to 30. Ooh, no, go back to 24. Okay, now then, let's see how adjusting this messes with the lighting in here. You know what? I'm going to export it just to see how the lighting actually looks in there. And then I will worry about everything else after. Exporting, Uru, launching, and who's texting me? Nobody. My phone is just being stupid and showing me a photo that from a couple years ago. It's like, why? I don't understand why you keep doing memory lane stuff. I didn't tell you to do that. I don't even know what setting there is to turn that off. Bleh. It's a little janky. But I can see the details on those. Details there, details there. That's too tight. I need to move that back. Okay. Okay. Right. So the issue is probably with you. Yeah, you got your real-time shadow. Boost. Let's take that up to 50 on the blur. Real-time shadows are annoying to get right. Nope. Okay. What were you again? You were the rain test, right? Rain test I can't do yet. Okay. then. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Actually, I'm gonna tone down the energy to a 1. Yeah. Let me make it softer on the eyes. Okay. Now then. I'm gonna shrink that down. I'm gonna pull that up. There we go. It doesn't matter how well that's actually connected. Yeah. Okay. Now we texture it. Lamp. We're just gonna select these. Assign. New cube project. There we go. Material. Okay. I'm gonna pull that up a bit. I'll make that a little better. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so what textures do I want to put on this thing? And I'm going to do a little thematic consistency. I'm going to go... Actually, no, I don't want to use that texture. Nope. Maybe. Yes. PNG. OP. Reset. There we go. There we go. That'll give that a semblance that it's lighting itself. Yeah, that'll do for that. I want to use... What do I want to use? I think... to use one of my cleft textures. You can't even see that I'm looking at the stupid... Yeah, give me a second. Window capture. There we go. I've been looking at these the entire time. Yeah, so... What do I want to do? I want... Ooh, that would be good for the pole. Yeah, you know what? Cuss stuff one. I'm gonna do some thematic consistency for Callum. This little den here. Open. Kinda... metal. Kinda... Okay. Okay. I think what I'll do is I'll give this a slightly greenish tint. Yeah. Stop that. And I'm not gonna cover the tops of these because I might actually, yeah. No, think I need to. Yeah, I don't think I need to cover the tops of it, because in fact, I don't think those faces even need to be rendered. So I'm just gonna delete them. Hey. And then I'm gonna come up here. I'm liking how that looks so far. Okay. That pole is going to be the most annoying bit. but I know what to do with it. Ribbon metal. That's the interior light group. Yeah, we're just gonna... project from view. Project from view bounds. There we go. Q project. Yeah. Smart UV project? Oh, yeah, there we go. Go back to the... yeah, UV set. And I'm gonna rotate all of... yeah, that'll do. That will do nicely. Okay. And let's go and give this smooth shading. But that top is doing something weird. Ah, that's why that looks weird, because that's not the right texture. I didn't want it to... I didn't assign it. Did not assign it. Yeah, there we go. Assign, reset. We'll do the same thing. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, now then, for the actual fan blade, we're just gonna pull this into here. Actually, yeah, get rid of that face. There we go. Okay. Going to create